Morning. Here it is, getting a little bit later in the summer. I guess in a month or so it'll be fall moving in, and then winter, but then spring will be coming. Changing of the seasons. You know, the Bible talks about changing of the seasons, and that there's a time for everything under heaven. It's in Ecclesiastes. Let's look at that. To everything there is a season. This is from Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Just going to go from verse 1 to 8. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. I know it's sometimes unusual to hear the Bible talking about there is a time for hate. A time for love and a time for hate. A time for war and a time for peace. There are many different seasons in life. We all go through these different seasons. And God, in His Word, not just from these couple of verses, but through the whole entirety of the Bible, has prepared us for every season of life. It tells us about children. When Jesus walked the earth, mothers wanted Him to hold their children and bless them, and the disciples were indignant about that and told them to get away, but Jesus rebuked them and said, "Let the little children come to me." He loved children. God loves children. And He said you cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven if you don't have faith like a child, if you don't have belief like that of a child. A child believes without question, without doubting, when their fathers tell them something. That's why you should be very careful what you tell your children to have them believe. It can be devastating, and it can shake their faith in you and faith in what's true and what's not when they find out that there's no Santa Claus or Easter Bunny or Tooth Fairy. We were pretty careful with our kids to let them know that there was no real fictional characters like that, but the things in the Bible were real and true. The Bible also talks about different aspects of life, all through life and up into old age. So the gray hairs are the glory of the old, and have wisdom, and it gives instruction on also how you should act when you're old. So the older women are supposed to teach the young ones how to behave, impart their wisdom on them. And the old men, it's a good old man. He leaves his inheritance to his children's children. And he tells many other things about it also, but just talking a little bit about seasons today. Seasons, not just winter, spring, summer, and fall, but the seasons of life. And to everything there is a season. Sometimes seasons last longer than we want, but the Bible says things will pass. When bad times come, it often uses the expression, this too shall pass, when bad times come. It's reassuring, though, that it says they came to pass. They didn't come to stay. They came to pass. Bad things. So when bad things enter into your lives, keep in mind it's just a season, something to endure. It'll build character if you react to it the right way. When it's past, you will be better for it. This is one of those Sundays where I didn't have anything come to me during the week. I'm just trying not to speak my own words, but to have, hopefully, God give whatever message He wants to give through my ramblings. Maybe I'll say just a thing that certain of you need to hear, and it seems like that is the case from time to time, or more often than not. I will think that I haven't said anything of any consequence, and many times I get a lot of comments saying it's just what certain ones of you needed to hear that day. So I hope this couple of words you can kind of ignore me and just listen to whatever message God is laying on your heart, and hopefully it's words of encouragement or instruction. Anyway, I need that too. Hope you have a great Sunday. Enjoy this season of the year. Late summer's a great time. Early summer's better. That way you know you got a lot of summer ahead of you. But that's just my opinion. But I'm trying to learn to accept the fall of the year. It's just a season. This too will pass. Not that I mind fall, it's what comes after it, the winter. But we'll get through it. We'll get through it together. All right, have a great Sunday. Oh, had a really great guy down in Georgia. Had a birthday yesterday. I wanted to wish him happy birthday. Happy birthday, Slade. Hope you're having a great time. Catch you later.